Right now, they are going through a lot of sadness and feel really down. Their heart is heavy with a strong feeling of loss because they miss you so much. The distance that has grown between you two is more painful than they ever thought it could be. Both of you feel the absence of each other deeply, though in different ways. You might have noticed a hollow feeling inside you lately, a kind of yearning that's hard to explain. This is because you two are still connected on a deep level, pulling on each other's feelings even without saying anything. You both long to be close again, even if you haven't talked about it. This silent bond keeps pulling you into each other's thoughts and feelings. While you've been finding some balance and peace, even feeling lighter and happier recently, they are not feeling the same way. While you're getting past obsessing over what went wrong or how things could have been, they are starting to panic at the thought of losing you for good. They are filled with fear and worry, wondering if it's too late to fix things. The idea of losing you is too much for them, and they are now realizing how important you are to them, perhaps when it might be too late. They fear what life would be like without you, a thought they find too hard to bear. They're working incredibly hard to turn their life around, making sincere efforts to correct their past mistakes and start taking the right steps forward. They understand that change is necessary if they want a chance to be with you again. Confronting their issues and addressing the barriers that prevented them from fully committing to you is not an easy task. This inward journey is challenging, but they're motivated by the belief that you are their true home, their safe haven. No matter where they go or whom they spend time with, their thoughts always return to the comfort, love, and safety they experienced with you. Your absence has amplified their realization of just how much you mean to them. Initially, they didn't believe you would actually leave, which led to repeated mistakes. They assumed you would always be there, despite how often they disappointed you. Now, they recognize their errors and feel the full weight of their past actions. Each day without you intensifies their longing and deepens their regret for not cherishing you when they had the opportunity. They are swamped by feelings of stress, sadness, and depression, feeling utterly heartbroken without you. They are exerting every effort to find a way back to you, hoping to communicate and rectify their wrongs. In the silence of their solitude, they often replay the moments you shared, each memory a reminder of what they've lost. The laughter, the conversations, the quiet understanding, all of it now feels like echoes of a better past they took for granted. They realized that their happiness seemed more vibrant when you were by their side, that their world felt more complete. As they navigate through their daily routines, every familiar place and shared memory haunts them, reminding them of the void your absence has created. They walk through streets and visit spots that once held stories of the two of you, each place a stinging reminder of what they've lost. The parks where you walked hand in hand, the cafes where you shared coffee and dreams, each visit is now a journey through a landscape of loss and regret. They understand that apologies cannot change the past, but they are desperate to show you how much they have changed. They've begun to take significant steps to improve themselves, not just for you, but for the potential of a shared future. This includes seeking help to deal with their issues, learning how to be more present and engaged in relationships, and truly understanding the importance of commitment and trust. Moreover, they've started to embrace responsibilities they once shied away from, proving their dedication to building a stable and fulfilling life. Whether it's advancing in their career, managing their finances better, or simply taking better care of their health, they are making these improvements as a testament to their commitment to change. As the days turn into weeks, their determination only grows stronger. They engage in activities that once brought you both joy, hoping to feel closer to you even in spirit. They listen to people talk about love and reconciliation, drawing inspiration from stories of couples who found their way back to each other against all odds. Their heart holds onto the hope of seeing you again, of being able to share their new self with you. They imagine telling you about their journey, the insights they've gained, and the person they've become. They dream of a second chance where they can demonstrate their growth and prove their love for you. In their moments of loneliness, they write letters they never send, expressing their deepest feelings and documenting their change. These unsent words are a cathartic release, a way to feel connected to you even though you are far away. They are a mix of apology, explanation, and a plea for a future where they can show you how much they've transformed. Every day they hope for a sign, a small indication that maybe, just maybe, you might still care. They cling to the possibility of forgiveness and a new beginning, where they can show you the true depth of their love and commitment. Their ultimate goal is clear: to win you back, to prove that they can be the partner you deserve. They long for the day when they can look into your eyes and see forgiveness, acceptance, and a hint of the love that once was. Until then, they continue to work on themselves, fueled by the unyielding hope that one day they can make things right and begin anew, building a future together that is strong, loving, and enduring. They feel the distance growing between you, and it hurts a lot. They want to find a way to close that gap and have you back in their life. Without you, they feel lost, like a vital part of them is missing. Your absence is too much for them. Our future is brimming with possibilities and purpose, and at the heart of it all is you. I see our life unfolding clearly, picturing the home we'll create, the goals we'll pursue, the family we'll raise, and the children who will inherit traits from both of us. There's a deep sense of purpose that energizes me whenever I think about it. I imagine waking up next to you every morning, overwhelmed with gratitude. Simply being with you feels like the greatest gift life could offer, the kind of happiness that makes everything else seem small in comparison. I imagine those quiet mornings, sunlight streaming in as we start another day filled with love and appreciation for what we've built. From the moment you entered my life, I knew everything had changed forever. It wasn't just a fleeting moment, it was a shift in the very fabric of my being. That instant when our eyes met, it felt as if the universe paused to highlight something extraordinary was happening. That moment was so powerful, so profound, that its impact still resonates in my heart. You didn't just walk into my life, you came with purpose, and suddenly there you were, as if you'd always been meant to be there. My heart opened up completely in that moment, and I knew without a doubt that we were both finding our way home, not just to each other, but to ourselves. It felt as if everything I had been searching for had finally been found. Looking back, I realized that all the time I spent with the wrong people wasn't wasted. While it felt fruitless for so long, I was investing energy in relationships that were doomed from the start or left me feeling pain and sorrow. I often questioned myself, my choices, and whether I would ever find someone who truly understood me, someone who fit perfectly with me, like I saw with others. I spent many sleepless nights wondering if there was someone out there meant just for me, someone who would make all the hurt and confusion worthwhile. For the longest time, it felt like I was lost, wandering a path with no clear destination, constantly asking myself why I was enduring these hardships. It was a painful process filled with doubt, insecurity, and a sense of wondering if I was completely off track. But then I met you, and suddenly everything made sense. The heartache, the unanswered questions, the countless sleepless nights, all of it became clear. You were the answer I didn't even know I was waiting for. Meeting you was like a key turning in a lock, unlocking a future I had always dreamed of but never fully believed I could achieve. I had been trying to open a door for years, and suddenly the purpose of my journey was revealed. It was you. You are the reason why everything that came before now feels meaningful, even if it was painful at the time. Now I see that I had to go through all that to be ready for you, for us, and for the future we are going to build together. With you, I see a life filled with joy and fulfillment, challenges that we will face together and overcome. I see our children, the love we will pour into them, the lessons we will teach them about strength, resilience, and the importance of love. I see us waking up each day, ready to face whatever comes, together as a team. My dear viewers, show your support by giving a super thanks up to $20.